Good morning, everyone. It's an honor to be here with all of you today. Look around this room for a moment. Every face you see tells a story of triumphs, challenges, laughter, maybe even a few tears. Each of you has walked a path that many only dream of walking. And here we are today, not just talking about age, not just talking about milestones, but talking about vitality, talking about life, talking about moving through this world with strength, energy, and purpose, no matter what number your birthday cake says. Now, I want to ask you something, and I want you to be honest with yourself. How many times have you felt that creeping thought, "I'm too old for that"? Maybe it was climbing stairs without huffing. Maybe it was picking up your grandchild without worrying about your back. Maybe it was just the thought of trying a new exercise or a new challenge. I want to tell you something right now. That thought? It's a lie. Age is not a cage. It is not a limit. It is an opportunity. The truth is, as we move into our 60s, 70s, and beyond, our bodies are speaking to us. They're whispering, "Take care of me, keep me strong, keep me moving." And if we ignore those whispers, if we let them turn into silence or pain, we start paying a price. I want to talk to you today about 5 exercises, 5 powerful movements that, if ignored, you will regret. Not tomorrow, not next week, but in the years to come. I want you to leave here thinking about your life not as a series of limitations, but as a series of possibilities. Let's start with the first, strength training. Some of you may hear that and immediately think, "I'm not lifting heavy weights. I'm not doing anything like that." And that's fine, but let me be clear. Strength training is not about turning into a bodybuilder. It's about keeping your muscles alive, keeping your bones strong, keeping your joints supported. When we reach our 60s, muscle loss accelerates. It's called sarcopenia, and it's sneaky. You don't notice it until suddenly the things that used to feel effortless, carrying groceries, standing up from a chair, walking up a hill, start to feel heavy, difficult, exhausting. Strength training reverses that. It doesn't just reverse it. It transforms it. You will feel stronger, steadier, more capable. And here's the thing. You are never too old to start. Even small weights, resistance bands, bodyweight exercises, these build resilience in your body that will serve you every single day. The second exercise is balance work. Oh, balance, we think, is just for gymnasts or yoga teachers. But the truth is, balance is life itself. A misstep, a stumble, a fall. These are not just accidents. They are life-altering events that could be avoided. When you work on your balance, you're working on independence. You're working on confidence. You're working on walking into every day with the assurance that your body will carry you safely. Standing on one leg, shifting weight, practicing slow movements. These are not fancy exercises. They are armor against fragility. Ignore them and you risk more than a fall. You risk losing freedom, losing mobility, losing the simple joy of moving without fear. Next, I want to talk about flexibility. I can hear some of you groaning. Stretching, really? Yes, really, our bodies stiffen as we age. We lose range of motion. The things we take for granted. Reaching for a cup, bending to tie a shoe, turning to look behind us, suddenly become uncomfortable or even impossible. But flexibility training, stretching, yoga, gentle dynamic movements restores that freedom. It is liberation. It is independence. And let me tell you something profound. Flexibility is not just physical. When your body moves freely, your mind moves freely. You feel lighter. You feel capable. You feel alive. Ignore it, and you will find yourself shrinking, tightening, trapped inside your own body. The fourth exercise is cardiovascular activity. Now, this might conjure images of running miles or high-intensity workouts. But here's the truth. Cardiovascular health is about the heart, the lungs, and the vitality that carries you through each day. Brisk walking, swimming, cycling, dancing, these are not just exercises. They are life insurance in motion. Your heart beats for you every moment. Your lungs fill with oxygen every breath. Respect them, honor them, and you are investing in decades of active, joyful living. Neglect them, and you will notice your energy fading, your endurance dwindling, and simple activities becoming taxing. Finally, the fifth exercise, perhaps the most overlooked, is functional movement. These are the exercises that mimic life. Sitting, standing, lifting, bending, twisting. Why are they important? Because life doesn't happen on a treadmill or in a gym. Life happens in your kitchen, in your garden, on your walk to the mailbox, in the moments you play with your grandchildren. Functional exercises train your body to handle life itself. They prevent injuries, they improve coordination, and they remind your body that it is capable. Ignore them and life becomes harder. Every step becomes more precarious. Every bend becomes a challenge. Every moment that should be effortless becomes an effort. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I don't have time. I'm too tired. I'm too old to start. I want you to pause for a moment and really hear me. None of these are excuses. They are stories we tell ourselves to avoid discomfort. But let me be perfectly honest. There is no discomfort greater than regret. There is no pain greater than realizing you didn't do everything you could to take care of yourself. Every minute you spend moving, every ounce of effort you put into these exercises is an investment in your life, your freedom, your joy. I want you to imagine yourself 10 years from now. Picture your life vividly. Are you struggling to climb stairs? Are you hesitant to lift a grocery bag? Are you worried about a fall? Or are you walking, moving, playing, loving, living with ease? The choice is yours, and it starts today with a single decision to prioritize your body, your health, your life. It's not about perfection. It's not about competition. It's about showing up for yourself day after day. One small step today leads to another tomorrow. One repetition builds into 2, then 3, then 10. 1 minute of balance practice builds into 2, then 5, then 10. It's cumulative, and over time it transforms everything. You will notice it in your energy. You will notice it in your mood. You will notice it in the way your body carries you. Let me tell you something else that is often overlooked: the mental impact of movement. When you commit to exercise, your brain releases chemicals that reduce stress, sharpen focus, and boost mood. The mind and body are not separate. They are one system. When you honor your body, you honor your mind. You cultivate resilience, clarity, and a sense of control over your own life. And that, my friends, is priceless at any age. I want to speak to the fear that holds so many people back. Fear of injury, fear of embarrassment, fear of failure. Let me be blunt, fear is natural, but fear does not define you. Courage does. Courage is moving even when your legs feel tired. Courage is lifting even when the weight feels heavy. Courage is stepping onto the floor, onto the mat, onto the path, even when doubt whispers that you are too old. Courage is the bridge between who you are today and the life you deserve tomorrow. Remember, the exercises I've shared with you are not just movements, they are lifelines. Strength training, balance, flexibility, cardiovascular work, functional movement, they are the pillars of vitality. They are the difference between living in limitation and living in possibility. They are the difference between surviving and thriving. And I want you to leave here today with a commitment, not a fleeting thought, not a passing inspiration, a commitment to show up for yourself, a commitment to prioritize your body and your health, a commitment to move every single day in some way, shape, or form, even if it's 5 minutes, even if it's gentle, even if it's slow. Because those 5 minutes accumulated day after day, month after month, year after year, will define the quality of your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. I want to challenge you to see your age not as a number, but as a badge of experience, a marker of resilience, a reminder that you have lived, you have endured, and now you have the power to thrive. You are capable of strength you never knew existed. You are capable of balance that defies expectations. You are capable of flexibility that surprises you. You are capable of endurance that fuels your days. You are capable of functional movements that make life itself easier. All it takes is action. All it takes is commitment. All it takes is showing up. So take a deep breath with me. Inhale the possibility. Exhale the doubt. Feel your body here now, present, alive. And make a promise to yourself that today will be the day you honor your body, your mind, and your life. Because the exercises I've shared with you are not optional. They are essential. They are transformative. They are the gift you give yourself, a gift of strength, freedom, vitality, and life. Remember this, your 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond are not a decline. They are a stage of growth, of opportunity, of empowerment. When you commit to these movements, to this practice, you are choosing life. You are choosing strength. You are choosing joy. You are choosing independence. You are choosing to live fully, vibrantly, courageously. So stand tall, move freely, stretch deeply, strengthen daily, step with confidence, and know without a shadow of a doubt that the years ahead can be your most powerful, most vibrant, most alive years yet. Do not wait. Do not hesitate. Do not let fear or doubt rob you of the life you deserve. The time is now. Though